Right, well today I'm off down to the river just to have a quick look, see if it's worthwhile fishing. I don't think it's going to be. We've had that much rain. It's been a right washout over the last few days. So we're just coming up to the little crossing over the little stream. There's a little bridge across it, and it looks like half of it's underwater. So this is going to be interesting. Can't wait to see what the river's like. Bloody hell, this is bank to bank. Right, well, I don't know about you other anglers, but I'm starting to think of rivers as like women. You've got so many different moods that you've got to try and understand and get used to, and when you do think you know something, you don't. It's totally different. But today, this one's having a right hissy fit. Yep, I'd say the river's probably up, I don't know, about 1.5 foot, 2 foot. This is after Storm Eunice, because we have to name every little bit of wind and rain a storm nowadays, give it a name. So, I don't know, global warming. It's like we've never had stuff like this happen before. Okay, so behind me is one of the swims I normally fish. It is up quite a bit, not worth fishing today. Normally a nice slack on the opposite bank, that's definitely not there. As I said, the water's hitting this near bank, you can see it all pooling up, boiling up across here where this slack normally is. Yeah, there might be a few fish taking refuge, but I doubt there'll be many. Well, I don't know if you can hear that, but that's a fridge going under the bridge. Oh God. Well, this is one of the other swims I normally fish. This is the next deep hole down from the top one. I normally sit with my legs dangling over the bank here, and I've got about, I don't know, 2 foot down to water surface. Not today. There's about 1 foot there at the most, but it's absolutely piling through here. The big raft of debris on that side looks like that's all been ripped up and scattered downstream. Yeah, it's properly coming through. Oh, and there's the, I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but there's the fridge downstream that went under the bridge. Well, she's in a much better mood than last time we was here. Okay, so the river's back down to a pretty normal level, and I really am thinking that we're going to have a good little session. So we'll get casting and see what we can do. The sun's really bright, it's a really warm afternoon now. So, yep, we'll get a few baits in there and just see what we can get. Okay. First casting, let's see how we go. Just going to plonk it down there. Oh, lost one. Lost one straight away, that looked like a decent perch. So plop it back in there again. Might put a little bit more depth on. Let's just move that float up a little bit. And that's all I'm doing, just lowering it in. No need for casting, nothing. And as we're looking here, last time we came down, the water level was up level with them branches here. So probably dropped, I don't know, 3 foot since last time. There we go. There we go. Looks like a nice roach. Let's have a look at him. Yep. So there's definitely quite a few roach in here. Lovely little fish. Yep, got one on. Another roach. Seems there's quite a few roach in here today. There is. That's a lovely little fish. Old still. So there you go. Absolutely gorgeous little fish. Really nice. Again, put back in. Well, we've hooked into a much better fish. Won't say much better. It's a nice chub. But we're going to need the landing net for him. So I'll just get that sorted out. I wonder if I can reach him without extending it. Yeah, come on. In you go. And there he is. Nice little chub. Get him unhooked. Okay, so we're in again. I think it's another roach. Oh no, small chub. Swing him in. There we go. Nice looped in the top lip. There he is. Cracking little chub. Let's get him put back. I think this time we're going to move upstream and go and fish the other spot. Okay, so we're upstream at the next fishing hole. It is looking pretty good. That nice slack's there on the opposite side. It's not as good as it usually is. There's still quite a bit of water flow, but hopefully we'll be able to snare a fish or two out. Right, let's get a cast in and see how we do. And sit straight into that deep spot. I haven't put any freebies in at all yet. Just cast straight in, give it a go. There, see how we do first. Right, expecting it to trip bottom somewhere there. Start shallowing up as you come out of the pool. You can hold the float back, which makes the bait rise up in the water. And got a fish on. Feels like a fairly decent one. It's fighting well. Chub is a little bit too big to swing in, but I'm going to try it anyway. One quick hoist. There we go. Lovely little chub. Absolutely cracking fish. Awesome little fish. Okay, so we're going to call it a day. tried the swim further down, expect perch down there. We've had some nice roach and chub, and then from this swim, that's usually a banker, we've just had the one chub, and that didn't come from where I expected it to. I'd expect most of the fish to be out in the slack water over here on that far bank, but the fish we've had actually came from the tail end of the swim down here. It's say the river's been in flood, you would expect these deeper areas to be holding fish, which they are, to be fair, apart from this one. Not had anything in the deep hole, but we might have missed as window of opportunity. The fish may have spread out already. Normally in the flood conditions you would expect them to be in these deep, slack, low flow areas, but it's got me off the sofa, and it's very, very nice just to get out after work, especially when it's getting dark at sort of like 5 o'clock, to be able to get down, get out into the countryside, and just come and enjoy yourself for a few hours, just switch off. So it has been enjoyable, and I'll catch you on the next one. See you later.